The strange Halloween night. It was Halloween night in a small town. The streets were full of pumpkins, candles, and orange lights. Many people wore costumes. Some were witches, some were vampires, and some were funny animals. Adults walked together, laughing and eating snacks. Teenagers took photos and shared them online. Children ran with candy bags. The moon was big and bright in the sky. Emma was a teacher at the local school. She loved Halloween. She wore a black hat and carried a small pumpkin bag. She planned to meet her friends in the town square. But on the way, she felt strange. She heard footsteps behind her. When she turned, no one was there. She laughed and said to herself, "It's only Halloween. I am just nervous." In another part of town, Jack was getting ready. He was a university student. He wanted to go to a Halloween party. He wore a vampire cape and painted his face white. His friends were waiting for him in an old house near the forest. People in the town said the house was haunted. Jack did not believe in ghosts, but he wanted some fun and adventure. Emma met her friends Sarah and Mark in the square. Sarah was a nurse, wearing a long white coat with red paint on it. Mark was a baker, and he had dressed as a funny monster with flour on his clothes. The square was full of music and food. People danced, sang, and told ghost stories. Emma smiled, but she still thought about the footsteps she heard earlier. At the same time, Jack and his friends walked into the old house. The wooden door made a loud sound when it opened. Inside, the rooms were dark and cold. Dust covered the furniture. Spider webs hung in the corners. They laughed and used their phones for light. But then, a shadow moved across the hallway. Everyone stopped. "Did you see that?" One friend whispered. Jack tried to be brave, but his hands were shaking. Later, Emma, Sarah, and Mark left the square. They wanted a quieter place to talk. They walked near the forest. Suddenly, they heard a loud bang. It came from the old house. The windows glowed with a strange light. The friends wanted to know more, so they walked closer. The front door closed by itself when they arrived. They looked at each other with wide eyes. Inside the house, Jack and his group found a big mirror. It was covered with a white cloth. Jack pulled the cloth away. Their reflections looked strange. The eyes in the mirror were glowing. Their costumes looked real, like they had turned into real monsters. For a moment, no one moved. Then the lights on their phones went out. The house became completely dark. At that time, Emma and her friends entered the house. The stairs made creaking sounds as they climbed. They saw Jack's group standing in front of the mirror. The mirror began to shine again. Their reflections smiled, but in real life, they did not smile. The house felt colder and colder. Emma's heart beat fast. Sarah whispered, "Something is wrong." Mark wanted to leave, but the door closed again. Jack slowly touched the mirror. The glow stopped. The strange reflections disappeared. The air became warmer. Everyone took a deep breath. The phones turned on again. The house felt less scary. Jack laughed a little and said, "Maybe this house really is haunted." Everyone laughed nervously, but no one wanted to stay longer. They all walked outside together. The fresh night air felt good. The moon was shining brightly again. Emma said, "We will remember this night." Not every Halloween gives us a real ghost story. Everyone agreed and smiled, still a little scared inside. They returned to the town square. People were still dancing and eating candy. The music played and the laughter continued. The old house stood quietly in the dark forest. No one knew if the mirror would shine again next year. but they all knew they would never forget this strange Halloween night.